moment on my cup of coffee. In fact, my coffee's holding up my phone. So today, next on the pub list of pub reviews is a pub called the Bell Inn, and this is on Angel Row in Nottingham, which is that you could say it's just in the market square if you're going to be, if you don't really want to look for names. But yeah, it's in the market square, the bottom end away from the council house. You walk in, there's now room on the right, room on the left, toilets are on the left, and then you walk into the main bar. Oh, the sun's killing me. You walk into the main bar, it's a long bar with a slightly raised seating area. They do food, but they do have sports on in there because they had football on when I was in there. And it's a strange one really because it's a pub that, yes, it has sports on, it has a bit of music on, but it also has lots of Cascades on. So it kind of, in some ways, I suppose it's a bit like Wetherspoons in the way it is. It's one of these that has music, has the sports and that, and then a good cask option as well. So you've just got your standard lagers, lots of whiskies and gins and all that palaver. And then you've got your cask beers, and from what I remember, there was at least 6 or 7. Although I'd had a drink by that time, so, one must always take things, God, can I actually see me? One must always take things as they are. Wow, I'm going light and dark. It's the sun, sitting in the chuffing sun. That's why it's always better to do reviews in the beer room where people can actually see you, because at the moment, even I can't see me. Yeah, Jesus mother. But anyway, I had a Nottingham Brewery beer, and there was another one as well. And yeah, the prices were cheap. I've been in there many times over the years. I've had Hogarden in there once. That was an experience. That was my first time drinking Hogarden there. It took me 3 hours to drink a pint. And if nobody knows me, I can neck a pint in about 5 minutes. So 3 hours is a long time. Mate bought me it. And you know how you are when people buy you a drink, it's like, oh God. Kind of forced. Yeah, you're kind of forced to actually drink it. But anyway, so yeah, no issues inside. There was bouncers at the door, mind you, so maybe they do have the odd issue. Being in Market Square, yeah, you do get issues around Market Square, people. It was friendly enough, went in, good staff service, got a seat. It was a lively pub, I wouldn't say it's a full-on craft beer pub, but it's a beer that has craft. And for me, and cask beers, and for me, that's where they need to be. Having local beers, supporting local breweries. I don't understand why any brewery would not have local beers. And yeah, you can be Green King, but you can support local as well. Marston's and all these other types. Supporting local, it's definitely the thing to go. It's a pub that's been open donkey's years. I mean, I've been in there, bloody hell, nearly 20 years ago. Because went to the council house, had a beer, as you do. And the bar opened up. It was a free bar at the council house, free. And I mean, you don't pay either, but it's only open for an hour. And as you do, you neck. And I'm like, woof, woof, woof. And you can get yourself very, very sozzled in an hour. And I was. And I went in there, straight down the toilet, and I was ill for 2 days afterwards. But you didn't need to know that. But in any case, yeah, decent pub. I like the craft beer option. Not really my type of pub these days. I prefer the quieter pubs where I can actually hear myself think. But I could actually we could talk in there and you could hear yourself. So that was good. Yes, the football was on, but yeah, there were no issues at all. The staff were good. And the food was, and the pub, the drink was, I didn't have the food, so I wouldn't know about that option. For me, a good 4.4 out of 5. Will I go there again? Yeah, maybe one day when I'm in town. And that's it for this beer review. It's windy here, as you can tell. Cheers everyone.